Hi, I'm Nick Bonner for TreeStuff.com. This is Keith Lisinski, Petzl Solutions Manager. Keith, walk us through the evolution of the Zigzag.
All right, you ready for me to talk for a while?
Yeah, I am.
All right, so this is the very first version of the Zigzag. Small and compact, didn't last very long.
I feel like it should be in like a top-loading plastic case almost and have like a grade next to it because it's kind of a collector's item now.
It is, yeah, there are only a couple of these in the building here. But so it very quickly evolved into this version that has the kind of grommet feature in the carabiner connection hole and just improves the loading of the carabiner where the rope with the splice comes back and connects to the body right here. So this device, it was around for a while, and then a few years ago we updated it into the Zigzag and the Zigzag Plus. So some updates to it are the two holes here, so you can use it in SRS mode. So we invented the chicane, so you can use the Zigzag plus the chicane for stationary rope technique, or you can still just use the one carabiner hole like you could with the old one for moving rope.
I'm curious why Petzl decided to go with a swivel and a non-swivel version.
That's a great question for whatever your system is. Some folks that I know, some arborists, they like to rock the swivel on their bridge permanently, so then they connect everything to the swivel, and they don't need the swivel on the device itself, so they get a smaller, more compact package with the non-plus version.
It does decrease the length by a fair amount, right? Because you're not connected into here, you're connected quite higher.
Exactly, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then I've got a couple of connectors in here too, so at some point we came out with the Captive, this plastic bar that improves or keeps the carabiner oriented well in the device here, which I think is really important for tree climbers because there's so much weighting and unweighting in the system with hip thrusting or limb walking or swinging from one limb to another. It's really important to keep your carabiner oriented and not getting cross-loaded. And then again, a few years ago, we came out with this aluminum ANSI carabiner, so ANSI Z359, not Z133 for tree care.
Right.
But for anybody that needs an ANSI Z359 certified carabiner, this has the big beefy gate for the 3,600 pound.
And that's now required on all bucket lanyards as well.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about that in a different Petzl video actually.
Yeah, so if you're just climbing the tree, then you should be fine with the standard 22, 23 kilonewton carabiner. But if you are working from a bucket truck or in any municipality where you have to have a Z359 carabiner, then that one, the Petzl BMD, is your choice.
Two questions.
Yeah.
Can I connect a second system to the other hole?
Oh, for sure you can. So that's what this other hole is for. So if you're double crotching, if you're doing a lot of double crotching, I've seen folks use two zigzags. They'll put the second zigzag here. But for me, like I'm often double crotching, just kind of walking back from a really scary limb walk. And I'll just throw a Blake stitch system on the back side of my rope with the tail off that hole.
And you'll just tie right into the hole?
Carabiner and then Blake stitch.
If I want to tie into the hole, can I? This is more than two questions.
I would say no.
Okay, there we go.
No, that hole is not designed for a rope to run through it.
Great, and then my last question, the one that everyone wants to know.
Yeah.
Keith, are you a swivel guy or a non-swivel guy?
I am a swivel guy, so the Zigzag Plus guy, because mostly I'm just hanging off of one crotch and I don't need the swivel on the harness to connect multiple things.
So we can connect the second system to this extra hole. Are there any other uses for it?
Yes, really the primary use of this is to connect a chest harness or the Petzl knee ascent system to this to tend the Zigzag as you're climbing up in a stationary rope system. Yeah, so that connection hole right there with a little carabiner on your chest harness or the Petzl knee ascent over your shoulder.
I'd never considered that.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah.
There it is, the evolution of one of the most popular and successful climbing devices ever.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Cool. Thanks, Nick.